Honorees. And first of all, we'd like to call Michael Max Fleming to the bandstand. Let's give him a nice warm round of applause. The gentleman we all know and love. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Welcome, Michael.
Yeah. Good to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. Michael has done quite a few things in his career and still doing it. Matter of fact, the cable show that I do in Manhattan, Michael is on the crew, and he's not only on the crew, but he directs several of the shows that we do. So he wears a lot of different hats, right?
That's right.
Now, Michael, are you from New York originally, or where?
No, I've lived in New York for most of my adult life.
Okay. When did you come to New York?
I came to New York in September of 1963.
Did you come with a band, or you came on your own, or?
Okay, well, first I had sort of an exploratory trip to check New York out. I came in the spring. I came to a club called Count Basie's.
Count Basie's, 132nd Street.
That's where I met you.
Yeah, I used to do
I played with a group called the Modern Jazz Disciples.
Uh-huh.
And that was a group that was from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Uh-huh. When did you first get interested in the music? Who was like your musical hero?
Well,
who inspired you to play?
Just like everybody's first teacher is their mother. And my mother was my first teacher. My mother, until she passed away, played the piano. She played in the church. And she studied the piano for about 15 years. So that's how I started sitting in the living room with piano, singing harmony with my mother.
Yeah. Well, who was the first one in jazz that you liked, or you?
Well, my mother had a younger brother. He had played with a group with a guy named Lynn Hope. He had traveled extensively as he was like a child prodigy. He traveled with Lynn Hope. He played all of the instruments, he's a multi-instrumentalist. And he used to come by after junior high school and show me how to play all of the chord changes, how to construct harmony.
Yes. Well, who was the first name artist that you, or group that you played with after you got here to New York?
When I got to New York, luckily I fell into the hands of the lady that I call my musical mother, Mary Lou Williams. That was the first person that I worked with. She took me under her wing and taught me quite a few things about accompaniment and playing, and encouraged me to solo.
What about recordings? Who have you recorded with?
Okay, I recorded with Rahsaan Roland Kirk.
Rahsaan?
And Chet Baker. And let's see, Chet Baker. And recently, and Bab Gonzalez.
Oh, Babs. Yeah, everybody knows Babs.
Yeah,
right.
Bab Gonzalez. And recently I've been recording with a woman who has her own orchestra, Nancy Banks.
Oh, yes,
she
yes,
sings
I know about
and
Nancy.
has her own 16-piece orchestra. And also I've played on all of I played on the soundtracks of 3 of Spike Lee's movies, Do the Right Thing, School Days, and Mo Better Blues. I'm on those soundtracks playing with, luckily, a very large orchestra, which is sort of unheard of now. Bill Lee, Spike Lee's father, employed 80 musicians on these soundtracks. Now what they usually do, they have they have synthesizers, but he had the real thing.
Yeah.
So that's very fortunate.
That's quite a few musicians, 80.
80, yeah, that's an orchestra, strings, harps and all, for a film score, it has to be sort of plush like that. And on that, I just want to mention, on that Mo Better Blues, I had 2 functions. I taught the actor Bill Nunn to look as if to mime on the bass. I spent several months teaching him. He studied with me how to play the bass. So
that's very interesting.
And I was a contractor on that movie Mo Better Blues, so I was responsible for hiring all of that orchestra.
Okay. That's
So
quite
that
an
was
accomplishment.
fun.
You're doing quite a few things then, right?
Yeah.
Now, we have a plaque that we want to present. Presented to Michael Max Fleming. With warm affection and deepest appreciation for your love and devotion to jazz, the music we also love. Sincerely, from the Greater Jamaica Development Corporation, January 13th, 1996, and from all of these wonderful people who've come out to salute you as well. Michael Max Fleming.
Thank you. I'd like to share something with you since you're being so kind and nice to me. There's one thing my father told me. He said, son, if there's any one thing you have to learn in life, and if there's any one thing that's going to make a difference in your life, it's people. Therefore, get to learn people, get to learn and know people, all kind of people. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what this event is about. That's what playing is about. It's about people. Without you, I wouldn't be standing up here. Without you, I wouldn't have anyone to play for. And this community, what you're doing, this thing, having jazz artists or musicians and honoring them, I think it is a very wonderful thing. And I really accept this in a heartfelt manner. I really thank you for honoring me, and it is an honor to be here with you. Thank you very much.
All right, Michael. We love you too. All right. Michael is going to come back in a little while and play some with us.